If you're working in DaVinci Resolve 20 and you need to change how an audio clip is interpreted, this quick tutorial will show you exactly how to use clip attributes. This is one of those features that can save you a lot of time when a clip is coming in with the wrong channel setup, or when you need to reassign audio to mono, stereo, or even a surround format like 5.1. Before we get started, if this video helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more DaVinci Resolve tips and editing tutorials. Alright, let's jump right in. First, go to your timeline in DaVinci Resolve. You can do this in either the main edit page or inside the fairlight timeline, depending on where you're currently working. Once you've found the audio clip you want to adjust, right-click directly on that clip. This is important because right-clicking on the clip opens the file-level metadata and configuration options for that specific piece of media. From the context menu that appears, look for Clip Attributes. You'll usually find it in the lower section of the right-click menu. Go ahead and select it. This opens a separate window where you can control how Resolve reads the clip, including the audio channel mapping and format settings. Once the Clip Attributes window opens, click on the Audio tab at the top. This tab is where you'll see the source channels and the current track format for the clip. If the audio is not behaving the way you want, this is where you can correct it. Now look for the Format drop-down at the top of the Audio tab. Here, you can change the clip's format to mono, stereo, or 5.1, depending on your source and your project needs. If you imported a file that was recorded as one type of audio but needs to be interpreted differently inside Resolve, this setting tells the software how to handle the channels properly. For example, if you want a single microphone track to behave as one clean channel, you would choose mono. If your clip contains left and right channels that should stay paired together, stereo is the right choice. And if you're working with a multi-channel surround file, you can select 5.1, so Resolve maps it correctly in your project. After you've selected the correct format, take a moment to double-check that everything looks right. This is especially important if you're fixing imported media that was detected incorrectly. Once you're satisfied, click OK at the bottom right of the window. That confirms the change and updates the clip on the timeline to match the new channel configuration. From there, your audio should now behave the way you expect inside DaVinci Resolve. And that's all there is to it. In just a few clicks, you can use clip attributes to correct audio channel issues and make sure your clip is interpreted properly in DaVinci Resolve 20. If this tutorial helped, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more editing guides, and leave a comment if you want to see more DaVinci Resolve tips in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.